Hey everyone, welcome back to High Speed Media. Today's day 2 of being in the new office. We're just getting things going. We're actually getting a little bit of work done. Italy's here, she's working on stuff. Aurora's knocking out some posts. Elias looks like editing some video, Nate?
Yep, editing some video.
We're sitting up here in the front because we are starting to work on the back and get the offices built back here. So we got some wood laying here. My dad and April are working on trying to move the exit sign over just a little bit because we need the wall to go right there. And then we started to get all the wood off back here, trying to figure out where the wood is, mostly, to figure out where the center wall is gonna line up out here. So we're gonna go ahead and get to framing and building some stuff once we get everything figured out where it's all going. This is probably gonna be our first wall here. It's gonna go across. We ended up finding some pretty cool corrugated metal last night. So we're gonna maybe use this stuff on the bottom and then some really cool wood slats on the top. Just kind of have that kind of industrial look in here on the offices. Got everything laid out, officially official. April's back here cutting some wood.
We're measuring and cutting. 89.5. And then we're going to square it.
Got a bunch of the long ones cut, a little bit shorter, and then a bunch in the back. Shout out to Italy for bringing tamales today. They're delicious. So we're snacking a little bit, trying to get her figured out how we make food and stuff in here because we're not all set up, but
There's more.
there's even more. So they're delicious. Well, we've officially began building the walls. Update, we got pretty much the walls built and then working on the little header panel that will be for the roof. And then eventually we'll have to cut the floor out here for the doors. So that's where our doors will go. Kind of see this will stand up here. We'll have a wall there and then the center wall. So coming along, soon we'll be standing it up and hopefully getting a look at what it'll look like. Here we go. Wham!
Look at that.
Something about like that.
This is where we're gonna check that to see where we're at level-wise on the shims.
Now we got some walls and a center wall. And now we just gotta come back, cut the doors open at some point, put our cross braces in for when we're gonna put like the little siding on the rooms, and then we'll figure out the top. But yeah, it's coming together. It looks awesome. We're super excited to get get the rest of it on there, but it's super nice having this. And this is one of those things where this is our third office space, and this is gonna be April and I's first actual private offices, I guess, that we can kind of work from, have little meetings in, and April's on the phone all day long, so then it's not distracting everybody else, and just kind of give us that space to just kind of lock in, dial in, and get stuff done, and let the team be the team, and it'll be really fun, really cool, and it's just that next step in business and building things out, and it's super cool that it's here. And then after all this, we'll be on to converting this. So it's our workspace, which worked out fantastic. But otherwise, we're looking great. We got a mess of everything, but once we can organize and clean, that'll be great. Still got to go back to the old office and clean up. And then we're getting stuff done up here, but still kind of a mess because we're still trying to figure out all the stuff. And we had to clear out that whole area. So that'll be it for day 1 of building the offices. We'll see you guys on day 2, where hopefully we can make a lot more progress and maybe even put some siding on this thing. Next day, back over here. We've just been working on framing some more. So we got all the center pieces so we can bring our galvanized steel and wood into here and tie it in. And then also cut the doors out and got everything anchored to the wall. And also I've cut these, just waiting for a couple more pieces of wood that are on their way. and then we can finish out the roof on this thing. And then I think we can start working on the outside, maybe. So we have some doors in, it'll really start to come together and look like something. But yeah, it's making progress. Looks good, loving it. Super, super excited to be able to walk into here and have our own little office space. It's not super big, but it's more than enough, and it's perfect. And just excited to have, you know, that next step in our business and having those spaces. So pretty cool. All right, so jumping a little bit ahead, we've been hard at work. We actually got some of the siding up on this thing, so I'm gonna show you right now. I think it looks freaking awesome. So we got the metal down here, the wood up here, starting to make our way around the door, and we'll come back and put a little trim there and at the bottom, but what do you think?
It looks so good. I'm so excited.
Looks awesome. I mean, it's just gonna give a really cool look to the room and have kind of that industrial modern feel to it, which is what we were hoping for. That stuff saves quite a bit more money compared to that stuff, but that stuff looks really good. So we're going to just keep chipping away, working our way around the door, down the wall. This is a little bit of a tricky deal, but it looks all right. We just pretty much put the new piece up in here and then on the backside mark it and cut it out. So come down halfway, and then also I need to do the metal down here as well. And it's done, almost. We still got some stuff here and the insides, but I think that looks awesome. From not having two offices to having two offices almost that look really good, digging it. And a fun way to end off the night after a long day of working in the back is add some lights. So these are super cool. A lot of people see this garage, but super modern way to light it up. Adds a lot of light into the area up here. We talked to the team and they're like, yeah, this would be sick. So we ordered some up, got them installed before we went home. We're jumping ahead a few days here. We've just been jamming on a lot of what you already seen. We actually got everybody in here working in the office today. Shoot. But I'm getting to work and getting a few more things done on the office, so I'll give you an update where we're at. So doesn't look too much different, but we did get all the upper wood done. We got most of the metal. Now we're starting to work on the inside. We have a metal in here, metal there, and then we're starting to put the white up here, and we even got some roof on this thing. So starting to work on it. We'll have to put our little spacers and, you know, tighten stuff up like this, and it's crazy. It fought us a little bit right there, but otherwise it's coming along pretty good. We even got insulation. April worked on putting a bunch of insulation in here the other day. So I gotta run some electrical up there, but otherwise these things are starting to come together. I'm just cutting a lot of the white wood right here and starting to bring it along this wall, and then we'll wrap around and then we'll insulate and do that up there. But as you guys can see, like that whole wall's done. Just definitely a little bit darker in here now since we have the roof on it. All right, I think it's time for a worthy update. Just been chipping away on more of what you guys seen, but we have more of the white in here. And oh yeah, we're starting to work on a door. I goofed up trying to do it by myself. I need to move the whole door out, so I'm waiting for April to get back from running some errands because we're getting ready to go to CES, and we'll get that all situated. But otherwise, check this out. Ready? Ready? Bam! We have lights, but I gotta make that one match that color. They have a little adjuster on it. But this is definitely not something that gets done during the 40 hours a week that we normally work. This is definitely, I mean, we've done a little bit there, but this is weekends and evenings trying to get these offices built. But seeing a door in there looks pretty cool. So I'll get it hung, finished there. But otherwise, that entire room, other than I can't open the door right now, is completely finished with trim. And we have a little bit more in this one. And I mean, that's pretty close other than doing the final trim that'll be like here and around the door and all that stuff. That's why I'm doing that now. So being a business owner doesn't mean that you gotta be good at just being a business owner. You gotta also be able to build stuff and add offices and all that stuff. Unless you wanna use a bunch of your revenue and cash to build it, this saves a ton of money, which helps us keep money in the bank to keep building the business. All right, so after a few more nights, and it's what? It's 10:24 on a Sunday. We gotta be back in here in the morning. We're still not even completely done. We're dang close. I mean, we're gonna move a desk.
We're gonna move a desk into the office.
So our first private offices, here you go, full look, bam! I think it looks really good. And the offices are all trimmed out. I mean, for coming in and putting these in with existing flooring and trim, it's not perfect, but it's pretty dang good. We even have a mismatched piece of trim over there, but what do you think?
I'm so excited, like, to have my own office, and we're officially almost done with the build, so I'm just ecstatic.
We don't have to have like random desks in the middle of our office and a bunch of supplies and
Yeah.
all sorts of dust. April's been wiping everything down and cleaning, so.
Hopefully don't have to run to Lowe's anytime soon.
94 more times, so we're actually gonna move a desk in.
Yay!
It doesn't fit. Wow. Probably with the something like that.
Yeah.
Yay! Ah, man, it's been so much work.
It's been such
Get
an
those chairs in there.
accomplishment, though. I'm so thrilled with the work that we did.
Right, me too. And there it is. The desk is in here.
So no one actually understands the amount of work until you
Holy
actually do
smokes, yeah, I didn't think it'd been near that much work to build this, which probably could have done it easier, or like if we'd have framed it and then paid somebody to drywall it or whatever, but I think it looks really cool. It'll be cool for filming like videos and stuff like that. Let me see. Like, yeah, like maybe zoomed in a little with like that type of background. I think that looks kind of cool.
it. That's cool.
So we got that, and then we have, if you want to shoot something else, you come into an office and maybe you go like up against a white background. Maybe that's a little bright with the lights, but it's doable, right? And gives you a couple different backgrounds. It'd be maybe something like that. Could look kind of cool. I don't know. April's got some ideas for the back wall there, and I might do some sound panels and a light in there. So I guess we're gonna move some more stuff in. And there it is, 2 offices completely done. Well, almost completely done. Pretty much everything that we need to be able to work in them. April's actually in here working right now.
Yay. Yeah, I'm so excited to be working in my office, and I get to decorate it, and it's coming along.
Yep, she's been adding lights. Got this little stand here in the corner, so just making it our own.
Yeah.
And then we got mine over here. Desk was already a mess, but got my light up, got my soundboards on there to help with some of the echo. And it's been pretty cool. We've been working in these for a couple days now since we've been back from CES. Needed to finish up this video, so I figured I'd show you guys kind of the completed offices and where we left off, and now with everything moved in. And the rest of the office is starting to come together because we actually got this area cleaned up now. Got some music on the TV when we're not filming. Got the sim rig almost ready to go, but we still have a few other things to do here, but pretty awesome. Hope you guys enjoyed watching us build these out. We're excited to put them to use, and we'll see you guys in the next video.